And don't forget, you can watch us. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And with October here, we are officially in spooky season and all the cool events coming up around town to get out and enjoy some fun. And that's no different at the Hattiesburg Zoo. So joining us today is Demetric Kelly. He is the Director of Guest Services and Retail at the Hattiesburg Zoo. And they've got their Zoo Booze coming up soon. So welcome, Demetric.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you today?
I am doing well. I wish it felt a little more like spooky weather outside, but such as Mississippi, it'll ebb and flow throughout the month of October for sure. But excited for all of the pumpkin patches opening and all the events that come around this time. And one of that is what you guys do at the zoo, which is the Zoo Boo. So tell us about that.
Yes, so we are hosting our annual Halloween Zoo Boo here at the Hattiesburg Zoo. It's going to kick off October 18th through the 20th, and then we're going to take a small little break, and then we'll return on the 24th through the 30th, and it's going to be 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. each night. And so tickets are available online to purchase those in advance, so we highly encourage everyone to go ahead and purchase those tickets. We typically experience sellouts during Zoo Boo, so get your tickets early. They are available on the zoo's website.
So what makes this event so special, Demetric, other than I know little kiddos can wear their little costumes and come to the zoo? That in itself is pretty cool, and it's usually a night event where you don't always get to go to the zoo when it's dark. What do you guys do inside the park that makes it special?
So what makes Zoo Boo super special, especially for us here, is the fact that we take a lot of time to decorate the zoo and transform the zoo into what we consider a spooktacular event here. And so there's different areas throughout the zoo where we theme them, whether it's going to be our skeleton road that you can see from Hardy Street. We do this really cool spooky spider area. We have a carnival theme, so every area in the zoo has its own look. The staff have a great time decorating the park, and so we're getting ready to do that starting next week, actually. So if you're starting to visiting the zoo over the next few weeks, you'll see the zoo transform into everything that we're going to get ready for Zoo Boo. And I think that's what makes it special here, along with being a very family-friendly event. Seeing the zoo after hours or being able to come to the zoo after hours is really nice, as well as a lot of our animals are nocturnal, so you get to see some of those animals really active, as well as the animal shows that we do and some of the other animal presentations make Zoo Boo a really nice event.
I was going to ask, Demetric, do y'all give them a little coffee? Do y'all sort of, let them sleep in a little later to make sure that they're out and about during this time?
We let them decide what they want to do. If they want to participate in Zoo Boo, we allow them to, but sometimes they like to go inside. They'll always have access. But some of the animals will get a little fun costume. Sometimes the goats get a little outfit that they can wear. And we'll bring out some of the other animals that you normally won't see out in the public. The donkeys will come out at night. And so it's exciting to get some of those ambassador animals out into the park and for guests to get a close experience with them.
So is this the Zoo Boo? Is that one ticket? And then I see the Monster Mash dance party. Is that something different or the same or one or the other or both?
So Zoo Boo is all-inclusive. So each night of Zoo Boo, we turn the splash pad, this is our current splash pad, we turn it into the Monster Mash dance party. And so we have live, some music there for kids to dance and play around. We'll put a haze machine out there for them, some lasers. So it's a little dance party for everyone to enjoy. We have a very cool playlist that we turn on for Zoo Boo. Our AV team does a great job each year making that fun. You hear songs like Michael Jackson's Thriller, so things like that people can dance to.
So this is special hours. You may have mentioned it, Demetric, but what are the hours for this?
So Zoo Boo is 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. each night. And so with that, so as I mentioned earlier, a lot of the things that you do during Zoo Boo is all-inclusive. So the train and the carousel, those rides are unlimited. Those are included with their tickets. The Monster Mash dance party is included with tickets. We'll also have a costume parade at the end of each night. We have a ton of different food and beverage options that people can purchase. So there'll be themed drinks, themed food throughout the park. We're also going to do a small movie theater this year, which is going to be fun on the backside of the zoo. So we'll have a silent movie theater happening on the backside of the zoo this year. We'll do our normal jump houses and bounce houses and things like that. So a lot of different things and that goes into Zoo Boo, and majority of it is included with their ticket price.
No wonder you guys sell out. This sounds like a lot of fun. And so it starts at 5:30. Would you have normal zoo-ish entry or whatever prior to that?
Yeah, so the zoo still operates our normal time from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then we'll close for about an hour and a half, and then we'll reopen the gates at 5:30.
And costumes encouraged?
Costumes are highly encouraged. We do ask that adults not wear face masks because, again, we don't want this to be too scary for kids. But we do encourage costumes. Everyone gets involved with the costumes, even the staff. They enjoy wearing costumes as well.
So what else could possibly be going on at the Hattiesburg Zoo, Demetric? Have y'all had any new births or any new exciting additions or exhibits that may have opened just in time for all of the fall festivities?
Well, we did welcome 2 new emus to our Wallaby Walkabout, so you'll be able to see those guys here on the backside of the zoo as well. A lot of the exhibits are still kind of the same here. We are definitely just gearing up for Zubu. This is the time of the year where we really showcase everything that the zoo has to offer. We have a gender exhibit that opened recently, as well as the birth of 2 zebras. So there are some newbies in the zoo world. So if you haven't seen them, you'll definitely get a chance to see them for Zubu.
So you guys had your Serengeti Springs. Did I get it correct, Demetric?
Yes, correct.
Open for the first time this year. I've already raved about it. My family and I went down and got to enjoy it. It's perfect for that perfect age, about 12 and under, I would say, is the ripe age to really enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Were y'all surprised by the success of it, or did y'all just know it was going to be a big hit?
Well, we knew there was going to be a lot of pent-up demand. Seeing the water park come to life, it's going down Hardy Street, so a lot of people were waiting on it to open. You could see the construction happening, but just didn't get a chance to get inside yet. And so we definitely knew that there would be a pent-up demand for it. I don't think we were all prepared for the amount of people that came to the park every weekend. We were seeing people from 4 or 5 hours away from different states calling to see if the park is going to be open, to see if we had tickets. So we definitely exceeded those expectations, and we hope people had a chance to come visit the park and see what we were able to do and create that new experience for Hattiesburg, as well as the addition to the zoo. We carried over the African theme to the park, and I think that was just the icing on the cake for everyone who did come over to the zoo to see the opening of the giraffe exhibit, and now adding Serengeti Springs to the mix of things was really, really nice.
Is there any other new or in the future to be built additions? Is there like a phase 2? I can't remember, Demetric, or are y'all just sort of hitting pause for a minute and soaking in all that you have grown over the last couple of years and enjoying the season?
We're going to hit pause for a second. There are plans in the future for a phase 2, but right now we're still learning a lot. We learned a lot over this past season, and so we have a lot of things that we're going to change and implement for 2025. So we're gearing up for that already, working on getting season passes ready for Black Friday and things of that nature. So just a couple things that we'll be changing and updating, making sure menus and food and furniture and the experience is still going to remain the same for the next season.
I'll have to say, when you mention the food, it's one of those things where normally if you go to like a theme park or a zoo or something like that, you just sort of accept that, the food's there and it's going to be fine. I'll have to tell you that the food is absolutely delicious there. It's superb at the water park as well as at the zoo, and I appreciate that you guys take care of parents when it comes to that, giving us lots of different options, whether it's food options or pop options, and I'll leave it at that.
The fun thing is the staff here enjoys eating too, so a lot of the times it's things that staff would like to eat, so we always suggest things to our food and beverage department, and they're great at taking that advice, implementing some of those things. We will try almost anything, and if it's a hit, then we'll always bring it back.
Well, I know Zubu is going to be a hit, Demetric, and that's the next thing on you guys' plate at the Hattiesburg Zoo. Do folks just go online to go ahead and buy their tickets?
Yes, so you can go to Hattiesburg Zoo's website to purchase your tickets. The ticket price for Sunday through Thursday is going to be $14, and the tickets for Friday and Saturday are $17 per person. That's ages 2 and up. So if they're under the age of 2, then they are free. You can purchase your tickets online. You can check us out on any of our social media pages to get that ticket link. And one more important thing to note that we're implementing this year is Zubu will be a cashless event, so we will not accept any cash on site during that event, but you are able to use any form of payment such as credit or debit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, so things of that nature. So we will be cashless for Zubu.
Well, I love it. Thank you, Demetric, for your time and all that you guys are doing there at the Hattiesburg Zoo. I'm sure my family will see y'all soon.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Have a good day.
All right, you guys stick with us. We got more for you coming.